Hello everybody, it's Lady Teddy. Sorry I'm so late. I wanted to watch... Oh, you're here. I wanted to watch Seeking Unemployment, finish his stream, and then also... It is so hot here right now, and I just had a hard time motivating myself to get ready. It's so hot. You have no idea. I'm not used to this heat. Neither are the dogs or the rest of my family. It's absolutely ridiculous, yeah. Except for it's not cool. I don't have the sunglasses, and I don't look cool while I'm suffering from this heat. I just sort of lay around and want to cry. Okay, so right now I am finishing up all of the endings for Riven. I guess that they're... well, thank you very much, I appreciate it. There are 11 endings, and I think I found 7 of them, and then also the Easter eggs. There's one more that I didn't catch it, which is at the very beginning, so I'll do that last. And yeah, I guess I'll just get to it. Well, actually, let me set this up so I can see what you're saying, because I won't be able to see what you're saying otherwise. Because ScumVM does not like streaming at all.
Well, I hope you...
Okay. Pulling myself up. Up. Really? That would be awesome. I'm really happy for you. I'm still working on it myself. But, one of the first ones of the requirements that I got, I guess a lot of people struggle to have an average of 3 viewers, but because Myst is such a niche game, like super not, there's not a lot of fans, but the ones that there are so loyal and will always be right there. That was actually the first one that I hit, just because my viewers were always there to help even when I wasn't playing Myst. Well, when I wasn't playing Riven, because when I did Myst, that was the only one I did, and my brain felt like it was melting out of my eyeballs. Okay, this is set up now, so I will start playing Riven. Right now, yeah, seriously, it's really cool. Let me turn the sound up now. Just because I prefer to hear it. The one that I'm going to get right now, I don't know if any of my Riven people are here yet, but I'm trying to... I feel like I should give you backstory, but if you're going to play Riven, everything here is going to be a bit of a spoiler. But I'm going to go to the 233rd age to go say hi to Gen first, and then I'm going to go to Words. And then I'm going to go to Tay, which is where I just was. This heat, man, it messes up my brain. It didn't even occur to me that I could go to the 233rd age before reaching Tay. Which doesn't really make that much sense, but... yeah. What am I doing right now? I want to... I'm gonna go here. This is what the graphics look like for the older ones. I'll let you see. I found out recently I'm able to skip these cutscenes between the two. Which the cutscenes are very long. So the reason there's 5 CDs for Riven is because there's 5 islands, and so every single time you switched islands, you need to put a new CD in. Which is just so much work. I'm really glad that we were able to take the information off of all 5 CDs and compress them into one file. Because that's absolutely ridiculous. There's no way. I don't have Myst like that though, so when I was playing Myst I had a external CD player that I had to plug in. Considering this came out in 1993, the graphics are really cool though, aren't they? I don't know if you noticed last time, but there was this corkboard that I had on this wall. Yeah, I really like the animation for this. And as I was getting set up, I bumped it and it fell down, so it's just laying right there. To figure out what to do about that later. Hey! Welcome! Thank you for the raid. I appreciate you. Welcome, thank you. Also, you know how I'm always saying that it's kind of lame because he has one hand and no pockets? In this version, he does have pockets and he can keep books in it, but that's it. Doors are very important. Okay. I'm gonna go in here. And the code. Where do I have all of my codes written down? Here it is. So right for this version, it's kind of cool for this one. There's a bunch of codes that you need to find, and they're randomized so that you can't use the same. You still have to figure out and decode everything if you start a new game. So for the dome, it's 17. Five, 10, 15, 16, 17, 16, 14, 8, and 5. Oh, did I do that wrong? 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 16, 14, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's what I did. And 5. There we go. Only 4 more? Yeah, you're basically there. You'll get it probably within the next week. You deserve it. You're really good at speaking and being conversational, approachable. Alright, Gen. Oh, god damn it. Still have to turn the power on. Which I know how to do. I don't want to do it, but I know how to do it. Most annoying puzzle of the entire game, honestly. Just because there's so many steps. Oh, we were talking about Zip traveling and how they don't have it in the new game. So Zip, right now we have to click every single time we want to go anywhere. But here, let me see if I could turn it on from in here. Zip mode activated. Cool. Resume. So Zip, you see how that's let's see. How it turns into a lightning bolt? It just means that I can get by really fast. But it's not good to do that when you're still figuring the game out because you can miss a lot of little things that have changed. So I never have it on. That's not what I want. Well, thank you, Misfit. I like that one too. I'm glad that you adore me so. Let's see, is it mutual? No matter what it says, it's mutual. I mean, that's close to mutual. Oh, yeah, thank you, Misfit. I appreciate you. Okay. Now I want to go over here. I can go deal with this annoying rotating room. Considering the story is so much better, there are certain things that are just so annoying to deal with in this one. And the rotating room is by far one of my least favorites to deal with. But the game itself, yeah, the puzzles in Riven are a lot more difficult, but the story itself is better. There's the fact that you have more context, and then you start to go into some of the debates on whether they're creating these worlds or linking to them, and you get more context on a lot of the family dynamics. Actress was really, really screwed when it came to family relationships. Welcome, Mac Forever. Thank you for the first time chat. Thank you for coming over from Seekings. I appreciate you being here. What's my favorite what? Yeah, I agree. The puzzles themselves are better. The way that they're integrated into the story and everything, but they are a lot harder. A lot more moving pieces to connect. Okay, now I go through here. And I have this one all written down. Yeah, random spaceship. The spaceship never made sense. Did they even reference it really in the books? I never really found context for that. So I'm going to do it this way. Now, purple goes. It's this one. 2 over 2 up. So it would be right here. And then this one is green. And it's this one. This one. And this one is blue. And it's right there. Doing this very fast, so I'm probably going to mess it up. And then this one is orange. And it's right there. And then this one is red, and it is 2 over 4 up. Yeah. Okay. We'll find out if I did that correctly now. Yay, it worked! Yeah, when I've satisfying but also infuriating. When I finally figured out that this is a button and not a light, and I'd already walked by this like 3 times, and I was mad at that point. Satisfying, absolutely, but also definitely infuriating. Do I wanna... Let's do this one. What is the closest, most convenient dome from here? Yeah, so much goes into figuring it out. And there's little bits and pieces that you need to figure out on every single island. The puzzles are a lot more difficult, but they're more satisfying and they're more interesting, honestly. And there's more story for every piece. You don't really get a lot of story in Myst. I was very much relieved, though, when that was not one of the ones that I needed to refigure out every single time. God, it's so hot. I don't have the spikies. Yay, thank you. So are you, Simmer Tomcat. Limmer Tomcat. Okay, so now I want to go down here. Thank you. This is another one that I was infuriated by. I don't think they're here, but one of my main viewers, Infrapink Blizzard, calls something that a lot of people experience, in Riven particularly, leveritis, when you just don't see all of these hidden levers and buttons. One of these days I'll get it. There we go. Leveritis. I wouldn't be surprised if they do. I hope they don't, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do. Hey, thank you, thank you. Okay. Now 17, 16, 14, 8, 5. Yay, it worked. Alright, let's go say hi to Creepy again. The brothers definitely took after their grandfather. Woo! Oh, that explains why. I was like, it's definitely playing. I don't think there's a way to set it so I would hear it and you wouldn't. Okay. Alright, spinny, spinny, spinny. Guess I get it. Really cool. Pretty world. Considering he described this as barren, it's such a pretty world.
I apologize for the cage.
I have saved this.
I'm afraid this situation has often required of me a more primitive code of conduct than I might otherwise have chosen.
You want me to make him sing?
I am Gen. I assume you've heard of me. Yes. Well, I suspect you have acquired some false information of who I am now. Not that my son would have lied to you about me. No, not Atris. It's just that, Well, I'm sure he believes me to still be the depraved father I once was.
Screw iPhones.
I even...
Overrated, overpriced.
God, if I had accomplished that, who knows what I would have become. A great father indeed, who tries to murder his own son. Thankfully, he trapped me on age 5, a prison of my own creation. No books, no precious inks, no ages to link to, nothing but my own foolish ambition.
Fuck yeah.
That was 30.
And you have to say, the recordings of the people is so much better than the animations.
30 lifetimes, what does it matter? No sentence could be too harsh for the man I was. But I have changed. To be sure, the deeds of my past can never be completely atoned for, but my mission was an honorable one.
Was it though? Murdering everybody?
I'm sorry, this is all a bit awkward. It's been a long time since I've attempted to persuade anyone of my intentions. Most of the people here have already made their minds up about me one way or another. I myself do not trust the words of most men, so I don't expect you to believe me. In the end, though, you may discover that I do have more than mere words to offer.
Saavedro? I don't think I know that one yet.
People of Riven, and many have suffered because of it. The island has been steadily decaying for years, but according to my most recent measurements,
Is that what you're describing yourself as, Slim?
the age has entered its final days.
The average person? The common person?
Unless the village
Not special?
is relocated soon, the island will collapse entirely and everyone will perish. It has taken me a long time to do it, but it appears that finally I'll be able to make some substantial amends to my past transgressions, especially in... Well, I'm afraid I've had some trouble with Catherine and the moiety. In any society, there will always be a small percentage of the population with rebellious tendencies. Before Catherine appeared, the moiety, as they call themselves, had been relatively harmless. I mean, the natives here are a fairly violent people by nature, but I'd almost come to accept their presence. It seemed inevitable under the circumstances. Upon Catherine's return, however, their violence intensified considerably.
Toby?
It seems she's become
What are you doing?
some sort of religious savior to them. And as far as I can tell, she's come to believe this herself. So I've had no alternative. I had to separate her from her people.
Yes, you had to.
Though that my concerns were not entirely for her safety alone, the actions of Catherine and the moiety have put my own life at risk on numerous occasions. Consequently, the lives of all the people here. Therefore, I must ask you to refrain from any attempt to free her. Although I'm sure Atreus desires it. Indeed, he must desire it with all his heart. But he is completely unaware of her recent state.
You're not doing a very good job of picking back.
All of this. The linking book you brought with you. You're very fortunate to have recovered it. If I may. Thank you.
The Mist fandom is really good people. Very helpful, very kind. Very fun to talk to. It is that's a good word for it, close-knit.
Perhaps it would be best.
Almost there. Moving a lot faster than I expected, honestly.
You may need some time to decide. That is reasonable. Until then, as a token of my good intentions, I will allow you free access to my linking books, crude though they may be.
Thank you. I appreciate all of you.
Please understand, there is nothing I want more than a chance to resolve matters between Atris and myself.
Yeah, resolve matters with a poison rifle.
But unless you are willing to demonstrate to me that your intentions are honorable, I cannot risk it. The sanctuary I've been writing for the Islanders is nearly complete. After all these years, it would be a shame if I were unable to finish it. The work I am doing is quite demanding. Please don't signal me unless you've decided to use the book. The switch will reset itself once you leave from here.
Also, you want to see what I've been working on? I set this up. I spent like over an hour manually entering in a bunch of fun facts so that when I do this command, it will bring up randomly from the stuff that I've entered in a fun fact. Polar bears have black skin. Actually, their fur isn't even white. It's see-through, so it appears that it is reflecting the light. Yeah, and his frog oil pipe. He likes that resin. That's one of my favorite fun facts. Did anyone already know that? Okay, I get it. Oh wait, no, I'm already here, aren't I? I have the dad jokes command set up too. Okay, and so the description for this one was... what was it? Let me look. Visit again first, then go to Moiety, get book, and touch it there. Wait, okay, so I did this one wrong because I already have the book. Did I do this one wrong? Oh no. Shoot. Haha, haha. It's a good one. I have already finished the game, and right now I'm just trying to get the different endings. Someone told me that there are 11 different endings, and I found 7 of them. So that's what's going on right now. Yes, hello. I'm here. I know you're afraid of me, so go ahead. I'm just gonna stand here while you let everyone know they need to hide. I'm just not gonna, not gonna try and let you know that I'm harmless or anything. Just gonna stand here and watch like a creep. If you look it up on Google, it will say his last name is Mario. And welcome, Emperor Pink Lizard. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, I think I screwed this up. Okay, so fish, beetle, frog, honker, work. Yeah, the one where, yeah, I've got that ending too. God, he is such a creep. It's a me. Oh, that's better. Now I don't look like I'm just staring off into the distance. Dang it, I picked the wrong one. Entering Tay, not Tay Lobby. Dang it. Is this the one where I have the Easter eggs? I don't think I have the Easter eggs for this one. Yeah, I don't have the Easter eggs yet, but I do have them unlocked here and I could show them to you. They're awesome. Okay, yes, thank you. Wrong way. This way. Sorry. I've done this so many times that I'm tired listening to. Do I need to set that up again? I think I need to set that up again. It's so long. The cart ride is so long. Alright, that drains the water. The cart ride is so long, is what she said. That is what I said. That should turn off the heat. And that should make the platform go up. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm assuming you're talking to me since you could see me. Thank you. Now I'm going through here. Go through the tunnel. Open that so I can use it later. Close these doors, because fucking doors in all of the Cyan games. Turn off the power there. Now that the power is off, I can climb through this fan. Open this door. Yeah, I heard that there's a new game called Firmament. Is it part of the Mist series or is it just another Cyan game? Alright. Do you know what the plot is? I really should just look it up because I've heard people talk about it and how it's going to be amazing. Right, now I want to put that down. And now I'm going to do this. And this. And this. Well, I like Cyan games so far. They've all been. Was the Mist remake by Cyan as well? Cool. As soon as I asked that, I was like, that's the only thing that would make sense. It's a shame that they decided to try and animate the the brothers and Atris talking, because it's not nearly as cool looking as them actually talking. Okay. Purple. Goes in this one, second up, second up. Orange. Fourth up. Red. Green. Blue. Okay. I hope that they will add. What's Rhyme? The remake was published by Cyan, but they had a different team produce it. Okay. That also makes sense. In-house by Cyan. Okay. Bonus age and real nest. There's a bonus age. That's cool. And so you were saying that you want Rhyme added to the new Myst remake? Come on. Got this. Any second now. There we go. Okay, so it's 17, 16, 14, 8, 5. I do have alerts command set up. Interesting. Wait, is Rhyme in the original Myst? So it's in one of the sequels. And I don't have the other books, which means that I don't have my book yet.
I know that you arrived in the Fifth Age with a book which was immediately stolen from you. Needless to say, its reacquisition is of interest to me, though my personal history with the moiety does not give me much hope for it. Still, there is a chance you might somehow manage to retrieve it. If you do, I would ask for the safety of all concerned that you bring it to me at your earliest opportunity. Again, to be honest, my reasons here are partly selfish. There is so much yet to be resolved between Atris and myself, especially in light of what has become of Catherine. In In any case, my immediate concern is the completion of the sanctuary I've long promised to all the islanders. In the meantime, as a token of my good intentions, I will allow you free access to my linking books, crude though they may be, and to the rest of the Fifth Age.
Alright. We're parting on friendlier terms than last time.
Linking book, we should probably not meet again until you've recovered it. I will know if you succeed it, and will await your return. Good luck with your search. I hope to see you back here shortly.
If I keep doing this, will he kill me? Like, when I refuse to touch the book? He's just not gonna... Does he somehow know? I guess somehow he knows. Okay, now I'm gonna go see Catherine. I like that my character just volunteered to stick its hand in there. Okay, fish. Beetle. Frog. Honker. Work. The stranger does some strange things. Am I the stranger? Yeah, we do some strange things, in their opinion. In context, I guess. Have you guys read the novels that accompany the games? Are they hard to find? Okay. Oh. I was like, I don't remember that sound. Leave. Oh, cool. I think I've gotten that ending already. But I did get some new dialogue this time around. It annoys me that I'm not able to save or load a game during this. Now I just gotta wait. So, according to this, I've gotten most of these. I did get the 5 big Easter eggs. Wow, that's really expensive. Jeez. Um, if I touch the... Did I do that one already? So I've been trapped in the prison book in Tay. I've been sucked into the star fissure without Gen or Catherine. I've been killed by Gen and Cage for not touching the book. I've been trapped by Gen in the prison book in the 233rd age. I've gotten the good ending. I opened the star fissure without Gen or Catherine after seeing Gen, and I get actress killed, and that is definitely the worst ending. That was brutal. I've opened the trap book and released Gen in Tay. I think I may have found 8 then. Load. Really? That's crazy. Okay, hang on, let me go do something. Sorry about that. You know, it's because it's big. That's really cool that there's a working linking panel. It's just like a visual though, right? Okay. Back to the game. Now I'm gonna go talk to Gen. Alright, now turn that on. Oh, I would have tried too. Okay, and now 17, 16, 14, 8, 5. I mean, how would they know? They can't be watching every single person try and open up these doors, these books.
Well done. I was greatly relieved when I received word that you had recovered the book. I don't quite know how you managed it, but if I may. Thank you.
There's nothing, book is totally normal. Just touch it, it's gonna be totally fine. Just try and leak through it. It's okay. You don't need to read the rest of the book. Fine. Don't worry about it again. It'll be fine. There's no reason to be suspicious.
Perhaps it would be best if you went through first.
Yeah, real sweet work it out family reunion with you bringing your poisoned rifle. Yeah, sucks to suck. Okay, I know I haven't gone to the end, but I know that that's the same. That should be the same ending. I think that would be 8. Save it that way and I'll change it if it's... Nope, that would be 9. Okay. Now, let me... This is my favorite Easter egg by far. He's such a good singer. He's got a great voice. If Gen sang more often, he'd have more followers. So after capturing Gen, return to... Okay. I think the next one would be touching the trap book in Riven. I don't think I've done that. But I do want to show my other favorite one is the Christmas one. I think that it would be this one. Oh right, I need to turn on the power. There we go. Pretty sure it's this one. Yes. Yeah, I know I could turn on music in that room. Should I turn on music as well? Is it better if I turn on the music? Yeah, I've done that one. It's dark. It's not the darkest ending in my opinion, but it is dark the way he's like, and now the moiety and I do get to talk about our differences with his gun. Like, gosh, these poor people, I just screwed them over. I did this one. Nice. I love these sound alerts. They're great. Oh, wrong one. Okay. I think there's two more and then I'll get to the one I want to. I wish that I was able to skip the sounds and not just the visual stuff. This is my other favorite one. It's Christmas! Isn't that cute? Yeah, adorable. Okay, so I want to, I guess, do that. I don't think the music affects it. I can't hear the music. Damn straight. Slimmer Tomcat. No, that's not true. That's not true. It's definitely more than 9%. It's not true. There's more love for you than 9%. Okay, so. um. So now I talked to again first and then I got the book. What do I want to do now? Oh, I wanted to open the book in Riven. Do this here. So I'm just curious.
Second shock here.
What just happened? Oh no!
Forgive me. I don't believe we've met. I am Gen. You must be the one whom Atris sent to trap me. I don't know where you got the brilliant idea to trap yourself in the book, but I must tell you that I am quite disappointed that it is you and not Atris who must now pay the price for this foolishness. My one wish before I die would be to see him finally assume some responsibility for his actions. Perhaps it will happen one day. In the meantime, you have my services.
So I think that's all the endings, wouldn't it be? From this list over here, open the Star Fissure before visiting Gen or Catherine. Visit Gen, trap him, go to the fissure without freeing Catherine. Visit Gen, do not trap him, open the fissure without Catherine. Visit Gen, refuse to link to trap book 3 times. After capturing Gen, link to trap book. After capturing Gen, return to Moiety and touch trap book. Okay, did that as well. Touch trap book in Moiety Age after Keta gives it to you. Touch trap book in Riven after Keta gives it to you. Visit Gen first, then go to Moiety, get book, touch it, and then there's the good ending. That's only 9. Didn't you tell me that there was 11? But somehow Stream Elements is okay. Isn't counting as a bot. What am I missing? So every TV, do you know what I'm missing? Because I have open prison book in Tay, get sucked into the star fissure, killed by Gen in the 233rd age cage, trapped in prison book by Gen when I opened it in the 233rd age. Where's the fifth one? I did a terrible job labeling these. I think the fifth one is just the good ending. Open star fissure and got everyone killed, set Gen free. Open star fissure and with Gen, then trapped but without Catherine. Opened trap book in Riven. This one is with Gen in it. I did a terrible job labeling all of these. Okay, I will look it up here. Riven. I don't... What website would it be on? Would it be on the Miss Crew? Graphics are not good. Well, I'm gonna do this. Okay. I will just set up the good ending so that I can get the good ending with all of the Easter eggs. pretty sure I already visited her.
We have to move quickly. Gen's people may already know what's happening. Once we're back with the moiety, we'll have time to regroup. Can I see the book? You did it. We're all free. You captured Gen. But there still is followers. I'm not sure what I'll do once I realize he's gone. I'll have
Seems
to get
like they're all
messages to
afraid of
safety
him.
as soon as possible. You go back to the Temple Island and reopen the fissure. I know it's risky. It's the only way to signal Atris. I'll try to make it back there as soon as I can, but don't wait for me. Don't forget, the portal combination's in my journal. Good luck.
Could that be an ending? Where I set her... No, because I need to get the book from Hey, so... It's not a possibility. Okay. 17, 16, 14, 8. So rude. Okay. Now I'm going to this thingy. Whoa. Did I just totally screw myself? Did I seriously not do that? I'm still able to do this. Seeking went live again? No. That's not what I want. Gotcha. Yes, that makes sense. I don't know. I'll try that Cyber TV. right. Yep. Certainly is. And missed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3. Now I'm going to I'm gonna load. So I'm supposed to, it was speak to Gen once, speak with Catherine, but not freeing her.
Which brings me to the point of all of this. The linking book you brought with you. You're very fortunate to have recovered it. If I may. Thank you.
I don't think that's normally what TGIF stands for. It's funny though, I've never seen shoes that do that, that say that. Okay, I get it. Let me skip. Why are you so slow?
Perhaps it would be best if you went through first. You may need some time to decide.
Oh, I've got an idea for an ending that I haven't done.
Until then, as a token of my good intentions, I will allow you free access to my linking books, cruel though they may be, and to the rest of the Fifth Age. Please understand, there is nothing I want more than a chance to resolve matters between Beatrice and myself, especially in light of what has become of Catherine. But unless you are willing to
Misfit.
demonstrate to me that you're...
That's what it says on the shoe?
I cannot risk it. The sanctuary I've been writing for the Islanders is nearly complete. After all these years, it would be a shame if I were unable to finish it.
It's just not going to let it work before I actually am able to. I know, I could tell. I was teasing you back. I mean, I'm glad that I don't have to figure it out on my own, but I still have spent many hours just trying to figure him all out.
You made it. But how'd you get past again? He must really believe I've gone mad. I know what he's doing. He's watching you. He's waiting for you to make a mistake. He's hoping you'll lead him back to Dunny.
Dunny.
You can't let Gen. Atris sent you to save me. But if Gen gets back to Dunny, he'll kill him. I think I know how to signal Atris, but it's going to take both of us. You'll have to trap Gen before you can get the combination. Be careful. Go then. If you won't help me, then I have nothing more to say.
$17, $16, $14, $8. Haha, that's a good one. This isn't exactly a dad joke, but it's my favorite pun series. So, I bought shoes from my drug dealer, and I don't know what he laced them with, but I've been tripping all day. Get it? Oh shoot, that's not what I want to do. Damn it. I'm glad you guys laughed. It's more fun telling these types of puns in person when I could see the other person cringe. As it is, I'm just sort of waiting here in awkward silence with myself, aware of how bad my joke was, but not able to see the other person cringe. So, Cyber TV, if I'm only supposed to talk to him once, I wouldn't push the button again, I would just go to the fissure. Okay. I don't think I did that then. Because every single time I came back, I pushed the button. Okay, now here to do the thing. One. one more idea for an ending. That is one of my favorite fun facts of all time. And it is true, you can look it up. A group of pandas is known as an embarrassment of pandas. This is the ending that I got the first time. Haha, I like that infrared pink lizard. Saw a monk but never got the chance. Haha, that's really good. This is the first ending that I found, but I don't know how this is how I triggered it, because I did talk to Gen a couple different times. At least twice. Where do old-time sailors live on land? I don't know where. Huh. Nice. That's cute. That is a good one. It's very hot in here. Okay. I'm going to try my idea for another one, and I know a bunch of riddles. Do you guys like riddles? I went into the forest without it. I sat down to find it. I left with it because I could not find it. What is it? I can also type that out so you guys can look at what I'm saying. You want a clue? Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to see Gen first before going to Tay. And then I'm going to open up the trap book. Why are you stop that? Please, thank you. And then I'm going to open up the trap book in Riven. Because he says that, oh, we haven't met, but if we've already met, he'll probably say something different. He'll still kill me, but it would technically be a different ending. Oh, nope, need to do the power thing. Okay. And now I'm gonna go do this. Nope, over here. Oh, nope, nope, over here. I'm gonna turn that off first. And then I'll do that. It's drained. I'll turn the power over here. This go up. Okay. Go down there. And over here. A splinter. Get it? Because he sat down to look for it. Because when you get a splinter, you're trying to, like, find it to get it out. Bruh. That's fair. I respect that answer. I know a bunch of riddles. I can't. Why am I having trouble thinking of them right now? Because I'm doing something. I'm tall when I am short. I am tall when I am young, short when I am old, and nothing when I am gone. What am I? Someone's lifespan? Tall when I am long, or tall when I am young, short when I am old. Is it a cigarette? Tall when I am young. Someone's potential. Oh, the day would work. Oh, you're still here, Seeking? How's it going? Purple. A candle. That's very similar to a cigarette in this sense. They were very close misfit. Well, I'm still gonna give you props for it and for Pink Lizard. Green. Blue. Orange. And red. So I have one that's really infuriating. And it's like it's better in a group because everyone's guessing what the rule is. But I think I need you guys to try and whisper me when you think that you know the answer. What can I never find when I'm looking around my house, but always find the moment I sit down? Your phone. Wait, no, that would be too convenient. I don't know. Right, now I'm going in here. What gets more wet? What gets more wet the more it dries? Yes. Good job. The floor? I'm just trying to think of the ones that I remember, because I know that I know more than I'm able to say right now. Oh. Oh, cute.
I know.
Now I'm gonna go to Tay. So this was one where there's a rule to things that are allowed in the valley. So have you guys heard of the Valley of the Green Glass Doors? Okay, so there's a rule for what is and isn't allowed in the valley, and you guys need to guess if something is or isn't allowed in the valley, and I'll tell you if it is. It's completely nonsensical. Don't try and find logic for what it is. So in the Valley of the Green Glass Doors, there is yellow and there is green, but there is no red. So now you just start asking me, are these things in the Valley of the Green Glass Doors? And I will tell you if they are or are not. It is better in person, so I don't know how it will go over this. There are no computers in the Valley of the Green Glass Doors, though. And there's no windows. But there are walls, and there's a floor, but no ground. No, blue is not in the Valley of the Green Glass Doors. But there is green and yellow. There are doors in the Valley of the Green Glass Doors. There are doors, but there are no handles. So there are doors with no handles. There's no frames for the doors to hang in. There's no hanging in the Valley of the Green Glass Doors. It's very confusing, honestly. Wait, no. Beetle. There are no frogs. Riven and Mist would not be in the Valley of the Green Glass Doors. There is blood, but it's not red. And no skin. And you can see, but there are no eyes. And you can smell, but you don't have a nose. I think that you... Did you get it? Yes, bookkeepers are welcome. And you're allowed to assume. I mean, it is a riddle. It's not supposed to be easy. There is guessing. There's quitting, so if you guys decide to quit, there are quitters that are allowed in the Valley of the Green Glass Doors. There are no games, no videos. No one named Sam, but there are people named Sammy or Charles. No Charlies. Name Molly. There are people named Molly in the Valley of the Green Glass Doors, but not Mary. It's not plugged in? Oh. Don't know how that happened. Okay, it's working now. Yes, you could marry Molly. And there is marriage. And there are weddings. But no parties. Or receptions. Or husbands. Or wives. Just gonna open it here. Okay. I'm gonna save this one so I can experiment with this ending. Wait, no. I'm saving it too late.
I see you found the book. Thank you for returning it to me. It seems, however, the circumstances have changed. I'm afraid my reunion with Aegis will have to wait. I've so been looking forward to seeing you. Well, there's still time.
Yep, that was a new ending. Yes, you could vacuum, but you can't clean. And there are sunglasses, but there's no sun. And there's no sky, or clouds, or wind. But it can be raining. But there's no rain. It can't. No, it can't be raining. Alright, now I'm doing that. No, there's no logic. That's true, there are hurricanes. You picked that up faster than I think I've seen anyone ever pick up what the rule is. There's no math. And there's sleeping, but there is no dreaming. And there's no beds, but there are pillows. No blankets, though. Yeah, you can reason logically. There's no reason, but things can... You could think about things logically. There's just no logic. And there are no words, but there are letters and spelling. You can spell things. But there are no things. Yeah, things do happen in the Valley of the Green Glass Doors. Yeah, but you could think about things logically, there's just no logic. And there's no sense there. There's no sense in the Valley of the Green Glass Doors. Do you guys give up? There's no everything and there is no nothing. Yeah, there's no days, there's no months, there are weeks. There's no hours or minutes or seconds or time or clocks. But there are weeks. So I think that was 11 endings. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then there's the good ending, which would be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty good hint. There are no hints, but he just gave you a hint. Look at the words themselves. It's going good. I think... Well, there was one more thing I wanted to experiment with. I think. Actually, no, I think I'm good. Okay, in that case, there's only one more Easter egg, and it's seeing the face. Oh no, that's not what I meant. Shit. Come on, ScumVM. You can do this. I believe in you. You can let me... Oh, God damn it. Well, okay. That's it. The game, ScumVM will not let me open Riven if Twitch Studios is also open. Oh, so you can't even see it? Okay, cool. Then, yeah. I'm done! I did it! It's exciting. All 11 endings. Well, this is kind of a short stream for me. Do you guys want to do anything else? Like, I can pull up Jackbox TV if you guys want to play that at all. That's what we did last time. Yay, thank you! Thank you! Thank you for all your help! I don't even need to look at this anymore because it's all right here. Then do you guys give up on the riddle? There's a lot of embarrassment, yeah. You can be embarrassed. And there are feelings. You can't be mad. Or sad. Or angry. I feel like that's cheating a little, but yeah, you can be mad. Can't be mad, but you can be mad. Definitely. It's a fun riddle. And there are teeth, but there's no mouths. And you can't speak. Oh, well, thank you. I'm enjoying talking to you guys. I would ask if to give you hints, but I think that Infrapink Lizard is doing a really good job of giving hints. Their name is actually like, there are no lizards, but there are lizards. There are their type of lizard. And there are teddy bears. No bears, but there are teddies. So I could be there. But there are no ladies. Or gentlemen. Or people. Yeah, there are those English laddies. But there's no English. And there are lassies or lasses. There was one time I tried to write a poem about the Valley of the Green Glass Doors, and I just got it. Yeah, there are Scottish people. Um, so I tried to write a poem about the Valley of the Green Glass Doors, and I had just the different words that you can use for it stuck in my head for so long, and it just was driving me insane. I cannot read it again. Movie's over? Okay, well, have a good night. Slimmer Tomcat, you could be in the Valley of the Green Glass Doors. Yeah, we said the same things. And they're eggs, but no chicken. Or birds. Or reptiles. Sweet dreams. And things can be sweet. I mean, it might. Well, you would have to phrase it differently, though. Did you figure out what the rule is? Yeah, sweet but not sour. Things can be bitter. You can't taste anything. If you're the only player for Riven, or for this riddle? There are riddles. No word games, but there are riddles. There are no cats, and there's no dogs, but there are poodles. Poodles are allowed in the Valley of the Green Glass Doors. And there's no clothes, no shirts or shoes or anything, but there are dresses. You can wear a dress there. Yeah, terriers are also okay, but no Labradors or golden. Yeah, there's no golden retrievers. I don't know enough about cat breeds to try and do that. There are puppies and there are kittens, but no dogs or cats. Or canines or felines, those are not allowed either. Without observation, for what? There's no numbers, but there is 3. Yeah, but there are no dogs or breeds. There's no. Yeah. Well, no, there is breeds. Not bred, but there is breeds. Hey, Bojack, how's it going? Here, let me change this to just talk since we're not playing anymore. Yes, I found all 11 endings, and then also all of the Easter eggs. So, yeah. Still need to pick another game. Since Seeking just finished playing Myst under my recommendation, I might do Nancy Drew games because he recommended those to me in return. And they sound like fun. Yeah? Have you ever played the games? Because I didn't even realize there were games, but he said that he grew up playing the games, and that's why he was able to catch on to Myst so quickly. I'll message it to you, because I don't know if anyone else wants it yet. Okay, well, thank you for stopping by. It's good to see you. Have a good night. Yeah, it's the rule of the riddle is very simple, but it's so hard to figure out for most people. Blizzard figured it out faster than I've ever seen anyone figure it out. It took me a ridiculously long time. And Cyber TV, whenever, if you have more guesses, shoot. If you decide that you give up, you can also tell me and I'll just say what the rule is out loud. And thank you everyone that's been here so far. I appreciate everyone for hanging out with me and helping me and watching me struggle. Just water with lots of ice because it's very hot. Mysterium? As in the riddle, or is Mysterium a game? Oh. Okay, so it's double letters. There's no blue. Yeah, sure. Hydrate or dihydrate. There's no blue, but there is yellow, so LL, and green, EE. You can't. You can marry someone, but there are no people named Mary, which is Mary. And there are weddings, but no parties or receptions. You have blood, but it can't be red. You can see, but you have no eyes. You have teeth, but there is no mouth. What do you think? It's a good riddle, right? I'm glad you like it. Yeah, they're riddles, but there's no answers. They're just suspended, I guess. There's no wondering. Um, I know I have more riddles than this. Let me think. I went to this like sort of resort thing, and I know that we were just sitting around and I was spouting off all of these riddles that I knew, and I can't believe that I can't remember any right now. Um, oh, this is a good one. Nice, thank you. Yes, definitely getting very old already. I was told recently, like within the last couple of weeks, that I could pass for 14, and I was angry. So, it doesn't look like it's pure black to me, and it doesn't look like it is on the screen. Weird that it's coming up like that for you, though. Oh, geez. 35 at 17? Yikes. I'm. So, I work this job, not very often, but every now and then, where I do liquor demos. So, I'll go out to. I prefer events, but sometimes I'll just go out to a store and I'll set up a little stand and I'll have people walk by and I'll say, "Hey, do you want to try this alcohol?" And then I'll try and pitch it to them during the amount of time that they're standing there because they're not allowed to walk around the store with the sample, so they're trapped while I tell them about the alcohol. And the amount of times I've had people be like, "Hey, can I see your ID?" And they're like, "Can I see your ID? Are you even old enough to be selling this alcohol?" And I'm like, "Come on, man. Obviously, I'm here. I'm clearly over 21. If I'm setting this up and the store is fine with me being here and my boss is okay with me being here, and you know I'm not normally trying to get someone drunk if they're at a grocery store. If they're at an event, hell yes, I'm trying to make them drunk because that's just fun if they want to be. If they're not wanting to be, then I either won't give them a sample or I'll just give them a very, very small one. It's no fun being drunk when you don't want to be drunk. Wait, I started to think of one. There is no free will. There is free will in the Valley of the Green Glass Doors, though. God, my brain is like nonstop identifying things now. That's one of the reasons I don't like telling this joke. Is it doesn't stop afterwards. I had thought of one, and then I lost the train of thought. Just throw up your hands, or throw up in your hands. Yeah, I've gotten very good at dealing with drunk people working at that job. Don't really. Drunk people are either my favorite people or my least. They're either my favorite people or my least favorite people. Because they can be a lot. I like to think that I'm not the obnoxious type of drunk, but I think that everyone is at some point in their life, and no one wants to be obnoxious when they're drunk. Right? Discord. That's really weird. If you try and add another command, does it do that again? Because I can screenshot what happened here. Yeah, I don't know what that's about, but it doesn't seem like it's causing any problems, right? Is it bothering you? Yes, you've been cursed, Misfit Dreams. Cyber TV, do you stream at all? Okay, well, I'm gonna follow you. I dig your energy. I like it when you come around. Of course. Yeah, thank you for hanging out. And thank you, Misfit, for that command. That's funny. It's a little less awkwardly. I had literally just thought of another riddle, and now it's oof. There was a minute where I was going to physical therapy and they had them. Oh, okay. I have a bunch of them posted on my social media. What was never scared but became petrified, can't make a bird but can make a bat, can't live in a house but would die to have one. What is it? What gets bigger the more you take from it? A hole? Was that right? Yay! Cool. It was infuriating because at the time I was dating someone and I would send them these riddles and they would take me my entire session to get them. I would be thinking about them the entire session. And then I would send them to him and he would just get them instantly. And I was always so mad about it. Just, come on, at least pretend to struggle. I have some pride. So, what was never scared but became petrified? Oh, you take away my first letter, I am the same. You take away my last letter, I am the same. You take away all my letters, I am still the same. What am I? A mailbox? What was the actual answer? That works too. What starts with E and ends with E and has one letter in it? Yeah, you got it. I happen once in a year, twice in a week, once in a minute, and never in a month. What am I? Mm-hmm. Letter E. um, I'm just thinking back to those riddles. I bring darkness everywhere I go, but come in many shapes and sizes. What am I? I don't remember if I'm phrasing that correctly, but I think it works. Mm-mm. Not a shadow. Shadows can't go everywhere. Have a good night, Cyber TV. Hopefully, I'll see you again. Umbrella is a good one. It's not what I had in mind, but it's very close. No, it's very close. It's the same concept. No, that's just another word for umbrella. But it's something that you bring with you. And it doesn't necessarily cast a shadow, but it does bring darkness. I bring darkness everywhere I go, and I come in many shapes and colors. What am I? I think I phrased it wrong the first time. Many shapes and colors. Yeah, you got it! Good job. You're good at riddles. You're really good at riddles. Yellow? Wait, no, there are no stairs. It's a one-story house, there are no stairs. Um, I I travel all around the world, but I stay in just one corner. What am I? I want to see if there's... Are there mist? Easter egg? Misfit, do you have any guesses? I travel all around the world, but I stay in just one corner. A post stamp on an envelope. I know riddles. They're coming back to me. What was never scared, but became petrified. Oh. I have branches, but no fruit, and no truck. What am I? A store franchise? Um, is it a bank? I was never scared, but became What was never scared, but became petrified? Can't make a bird, but can make a bat. Can't live in a house, but would die to have one. What is it? Vicissitudes. I don't know that word. A change of circumstances or fortune, typically one that is unwelcome or unpleasant. What happened? Um, a tree. A tree. It can become petrified. It can become a bat, like a baseball bat. And it can't, well, I guess it could live in a house, but it would die to make a house. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. There's definitely the difficulties of delay and things not going quickly. I know that I have a problem where I should wait for a little bit longer before expecting a response because I know that there's a delay for you guys, but then I get caught up and will forget. In 15 minutes, the air conditioning is going to turn on. I'm just waiting for that moment. Even oops. Just to make it more confusing. I appreciate that level of chaos. Doesn't really affect anything, but is just sort of a little petty. I appreciate it. I do that all the time. I always get really anxious typing things on my phone because I know that in most social media, the backspace button is right next to the send button, and I get so nervous that I'm going to accidentally hit send when I don't want to send yet. It's like, why? That is such a bad design. Not a fan. Don't know if that's like that on here. Is it? Yeah, the backspace button is right next to the send button on here. And you're not able to delete your messages in Twitch chat. Your breath. What do you break by saying its name? Yeah, that's understandable. It does seem to draw. Yep. Good job, Misfit. Yeah, I will occasionally use. I have a like really old, crummy iPod Touch that occasionally I'll use so that I can use my phone for other things during my streams, and then I could look at the chat on there. And it dies so quickly. It dies within an hour at most. I don't have my charging cord over here. When I had my setup by my bed, I did, but I still need to rework the setup a lot. I haven't decided if I might just go back to my bed because this is a little annoying to deal with. But I do like the fact that it's like there's my desk and I don't need to worry about accidentally knocking over my computer every time I get up or shift position or anything. I'm able to set up some lights around me so if I want to play scary games in the dark, that's that's easier and you guys will be able to see me. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot. Nice flex. I would imagine so. Most people that I've talked to are like, "Oh yeah, you should get like an iPad or something or a tablet to have next to your thing so that you're able to read the messages while you're playing games." And I know that I should, but I don't have one. The only extra screens I have are the crummy iPod that I had actually forgotten was there until someone mentioned that I need more screens, and my phone, and then this laptop, which is also pretty crummy. No offense, Ellie. And that's what I name her. Ellie the Elite Book. You see a boat filled with people, yet there isn't a single person on board. Oh, that reminds me of the riddle that I was going to tell. Okay. The thing that triggered the memory is how is this possible? See a boat filled with people. There isn't a single person on board. I don't know. Oh. Oh, okay, I completely thought about that wrong. That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good idea. Probably should look into that. Okay, so the riddle, this one's a little bit longer too. The riddle that I kept forgetting is a little bit longer, and it's got a really easy answer that most people don't get for some reason. Um, so there's a father and a son, and they were going out to a father-son dinner, and on their way back, they're in a car accident. And they both have to go to the hospital, but the father is really messed up and needs to be helivaced out to the nearest hospital. And the son, he still needs to go and get surgery, but he is stable for now, so they take him to a hospital that's a little bit farther away, but has is less busy. So they're okay. Yeah, you know this one. Um, they're so there are two different hospitals now, and they set up the son in the OR room. And the surgeon comes down and is like, "Oh, I can't operate on this man. This is my son." Who is the surgeon? The the surgeon is the son's wife. The surgeon comes down and says, "I can't operate on this man. This is my son." Let's hope that it's not his wife. That'd be a little weird. Yes, his mother. Good job. Yeah. That one, either people get it really quickly or they don't get it. It takes them a really long time and then they're angry at themselves for not getting it. My dad told that to me and he said that he read it in a magazine and um, it was described as a riddle that points out a flaw in a lot of people's way of thinking. And so when I struggled with it, I was very angry with myself. Come on, I'm better than this. Along the same lines, men found what they suspected was the tallest tree in Australia. It was growing in the outback in a rough terrain and with other trees around. They did not have any advanced instruments with them. How did they accurately measure the height of the tree? It was growing. Men found what they suspected was the tallest tree in Australia. It was growing in the outback in rough terrain and with other trees around. They did not have any advanced instruments with them. How did they accurately measure the height of the tree? Do you know what it is? I don't have any idea. Part of me is like a tape measure. It's not an advanced instrument. It's long enough. Do it correctly. You could also measure the shadow. With measuring the shadow? Or with using a tape measure? Both. Well, I still don't know. Did they cut it down and measure it that way? Wait, was that it? Was that actually it? They cut it down and measured it that way? Well, if they cut it down, it's no longer the tallest tree, because it's no longer standing. That was just my mental logic on why that wouldn't be it. The way you phrased it was... Yeah, I know that you can use shadows and everything to figure that out. I think that's how some Greek philosopher or whatever first somewhat accurately guessed the circumference of the Earth using shadows and everything. From what I remember. But you cut it down, it's no longer the tallest tree. That's fair. I don't like geometry. It's not like no moral qualms about it at all, because it's a riddle. But like, what's the word? When you're arguing about the small details. Oh, okay, that's fair. How do you put an elephant in a refrigerator? You open the refrigerator up, you put the elephant in, you close the refrigerator. How do you put a giraffe in a refrigerator? Yep. Open it up, take the elephant out, put the giraffe in, close the refrigerator. The lion, king of all the animals, is calling a meeting with all of the animals. All of the animals show up except for one. Which one didn't show up? The lion, the king of all the animals, is calling a meeting, and all of the animals are required to be there. All of them show up except for one. Which animal is missing from this meeting with all of the animals? The giraffe, because he's stuck in the refrigerator. So the giraffe somehow gets out of the refrigerator, and in order to get to this meeting, he needs to cross a river that's infested with alligators. How does it get across? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the alligators are at the meeting, so he just walks across. It's a. My grandfather told me about this series of jokes, and about how apparently they told it to a bunch of adults and a bunch of children who were around 5, and almost all of the adults got every question wrong, even once they picked up that it was a nonsensical continuous thing, and the kids for the most part all got it right. And it's just sort of an interesting thing to think about. You're not dumb. They're just dumb questions. They're nonsensical. Sort of makes a riddle by establishing a rule. There's one riddle that I can always remember, but I never tell it because I think it's really stupid. And it's also a riddle that guy I was telling you about managed to get like this. I'm like, it's such a stupid riddle. Do you want to hear it? I hate that I still haven't memorized. But most adults don't get that. Don't get those questions right because we're not taught to think like that anymore. Or we're not taught to think like that. So within a greenhouse, there is a white house, and within the white house, there is a red house, and within the red house, there are a lot of babies. What is it? Oh my god, I hate you. I can't. No. God, it's so stupid. It doesn't even make sense. I can't believe you got it. It's like Misfit, would you have gotten it? I can't believe you got that. But good job. You're one of the, besides that guy, I think you're the only person I've told that to who also got it. And everyone else is like, I can't believe you told me that riddle. It's so stupid. Man. Maybe it's because, is it because I did the disclaimer of it's stupid and it doesn't make sense? Or would you guys have gotten it anyways? Because most people, when you tell a riddle, they try to think of literal things. And that's more abstract. Okay. I hated it. Another one that I think is stupid, but I don't think anyone has actually gotten this one. Actually, I don't remember it well enough to tell it. An airplane full of An airplane full of refugees crashes on the Canadian-US border. Neither country has diplomatic relations with the country that the refugees are from. In which country would the survivors be buried if their home country won't take them back? They're survivors, they won't be buried. See, Misfit gets it. Why? This reads like a joke, not a riddle. Why do elephants paint their toenails red? I'm jumping out of trees. Elephants can't jump. So they can hide in cherry trees. Doesn't make sense. so they can eat cherries. It's where the best cherry picking happens. To get to their nests. Alright. That makes sense. The more nonsensical, the better. Between 5 and 7 p.m. 5 and 7 p.m. Because that's when the elephants are jumping out of the trees. Hey, I got one! Why are pygmies short? To avoid the elephants jumping out of the trees? Because they go into the forest between 5 and 7 p.m. So they get smushed. But I don't think that would make them short. I think that would make them dead. There's always the Sphinx one. What? By checking? Opening up your fridge and taking a look? They leave footprints in the butter? Just the butter, though. Not anything else. Only butter. I'm kind of hungry now. That's better than the jokes that we had when I was growing up. The jokes that I learned on the school bus were all very dark. Or Yo Mama jokes, which are just dumb. Yep, that's what I was thinking of. I know a lot of dead baby jokes. But I don't think I should say them here because that could get me in trouble. But if you want to say any dead baby jokes, I'll laugh. Let's see if there's any that I don't know. I don't know if you like dead baby jokes or not. stay. If you don't want to share it, you don't have to, but if you do want to, then I'm probably fine with it. I have a very dark sense of humor. I say that I have a bad sense of humor because either I like really bad jokes or I like really bad jokes. Um, yeah. If I wasn't streaming right now, like if it was just, yeah, but I don't want to, I wouldn't want to do it right now. I do have a very dark sense of humor, though. Trying to remember any just bad jokes. I could do dad jokes. Free of charge. Ha ha ha. Good one. What ceases to exist the moment you tell someone? What ceases to exist the moment you tell someone about it? When a dad says it. I don't know if that was a philosophical question. When it's a parent. That's good. That's funny. I like that. What ceases to exist the moment you tell someone about it? Yes, it's a secret. What other dad jokes do I know? I know I've heard a lot of them. The scrunchie is kind of pissing me off. That's a good one. My strange addiction. I wonder if I needed to finish this first. Um, that's fair. That's true. I wonder if Nancy Drew. Instant gaming. Wow, these go back very old. Do either of you speak Spanish? I've not successfully told this joke because I don't speak Spanish, and I don't tell it to people who speak Spanish. So it doesn't really work, but I still think it's funny. You know the word for seal? So the word for seal is foca, F-O-C-O, or F-O-C-A, foca. So you're supposed to ask the question in Spanish. What did the baby seal say to the mommy seal? And it's, hello motherfucker. Because it sounds like foca, fucker. Doesn't really make sense, but it also makes sense, and I laugh when I think about it. Okay, I'm glad you guys think it's funny. Like I said, I've never successfully told the joke because I don't speak Spanish. I know the bare minimum. I know less than the bare minimum if I'm trying to get around, honestly. Misfit, were you there when I think it was Red Demon said something or asked me something and then said gracias and I responded with de nada, and then they started we're like, oh, do you speak Spanish? And started saying things and I was like, no, just bare minimum. Hablas español muy poquito, as in very, 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 very little. Oh my gosh, that's a pun. And that's awesome. That's a really good one. Oh, um, I don't think that this would come off as a political joke. Um, why does Trump take anxiety meds? Did you just make that one up, or is that one that you already know? And for Pink Lizard. I'm just gonna say it was pretty good for just the top of your head. So the punchline to that joke is to prevent Hispanic attacks. His panic attacks. Yep. I'm gonna. Is anyone. Wait, no, I can check right here. Oh, never mind. I think I'm gonna call it a night so that I can go get myself something to eat. But this was a lot of fun, so I think I'll probably try to do this at the end of my streams. Yeah, sucks. Should we raid someone? I've never raided anyone before. It doesn't look like there's anyone that I follow that's online right now that you guys would be interested in. Um, yeah, I don't think there's anyone to raid. So, yeah, I will. Tomorrow is Friday, so tomorrow I'm going to be doing Fall Guys with my friends. Do you want to suggest someone, I could try raiding them. There's only a few people that are here. Who do you think needs the love today? And to do this, I just /raid at that name. Okay. Well, tomorrow I'm going to be doing Fall Guys with my friend, if Ellie will allow it. And yeah, this was a lot of fun. Thank you everyone for hanging out and helping me, and yeah, for being your lovely selves. So, have a good night, and let's go rate this person. Oh, it says it's an invalid username.
Damn, the reality is just being able to
That was ridiculous. Thank you. Let me try that again then. /raid. Oh, brackets then? BYON BYON BICHU. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not letting me do that, so I guess I will try and figure that out for next time. And until then, I will see you guys whenever I next see you. Have a lovely night. Thank you for, yeah, cool. Okay, bye.